एक मैच बाकी, अगर दूसरा मैच अगर जीत जाते हैं तो रन रेट पे डिसाइड होगा कि कौन आगे जाएगा, कौन पीछे रहेगा। अभी भी टेबल ओपन है 5 टीमों के लिए। हालांकि सिटी थंडर क्वालिफाई कर चुकी है। दूसरी ओवर लेकर प्रीतम, रोहित बल्लेबाजी के लिए तैयार। स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 14 रन पहली ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद। 5 ओवर का गेम, अभी भी 24 गेंदें शेष इस पारी की। अच्छी गेंद प्रीतम की, हालांकि उठाया हुआ, और ये मौका, और ये रोहित वापस पवेलियन में। एक बड़ा झटका यहाँ पे माना जाएगा ये भंडारी ब्रदर्स की टीम को। हालांकि कल से बहुत अच्छे खेले हुए थे, लंबे लंबे छक्के लगाने में माहिर है रोहित, लेकिन यहाँ पे सस्ते में पवेलियन की ओर लौटते हुए काफी अच्छे यंगस्टर। हालांकि कल के पूरे सत्र में मुझे लगता है 10 तो छक्के मारे होंगे रोहित ने। एक बड़ा झटका माना जाएगा भंडारी ब्रदर्स को। अगले बल्लेबाज गौतम, अभी पूरा दारोमदार बाला पे। श्रीराम योद्धा पहले 2 मैच जीतने के बाद, उसके बाद 2 मैच हारते हुए, ये आखिरी मैच है उनका, डू और डाई मैच है श्रीराम योद्धा के लिए, जानते हैं कप्तान। अगर यहां से मैच हार गए तो टॉप 4 में अपनी जगह नहीं बना सकते। दूसरी ओवर लेके प्रीतम पहली गेंद पे, बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छा शॉट, बहुत अच्छा शॉट यहाँ पे गौतम के बल्ले से, बहुत अच्छा शॉट। स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 15 रन। अभी भी 4 गेंदें शेष। हालांकि प्रीतम बहुत महंगे साबित हुई थे कल के दिन में, लेकिन आज उसको देख के अच्छा लग रहा है। अच्छी 2 गेंदें यहाँ पे और 4 गेंदें शेष अभी तक। सिटी थंडर कैप्टन, सिटी थंडर कैप्टन एंड धैर्य 11 कैप्टन, प्लीज कम फॉर द टॉस। अच्छी बॉलिंग प्रीतम की, सिर्फ 1 रन बाला के खाते में। स्कोर रुका हुआ 16 रन। I welcome Sagar Gosavi, a sensational commentator from Goa. और mic hand over to Sagar Gosavi.
This looks to be a chance for a catch, and the catch has been taken beautifully straight towards the long on region. So the first inning of the match. Score is 17 for the loss of 2 wickets. So So Gautam back to the pavilion, and let's see who is going to replace Gautam. It's a 5 overs match. So far 17 on the scorecard, and 2 wickets are back to the pavilion. So this is a wonderful ground at the Saivada. There are plenty of restrictions and plenty of declared scoring, as the ground is little shorter behind the stumps. But the beauty of this game, keeping the cricket alive on this Desai ground. Meanwhile, a straight drive, chance of a catch, ball going away from the fielder. And that's a single. So Bala is at the striker's end, and since this is Uguem Premier League, all the players from Uguem Panchayat are playing against each other, as they are divided by the teams during the auction. Bala Shankar normally is attacking better. Oh my dear, it's very rare situation where you can say Bala guiding the ball towards the leg stump to take a single. Maybe that was the final delivery of the over. That's why we're being very sensible, taking a lot of responsibilities, and taking a single to retain the strike. So after completion of 2 overs, score is 19. So far a steady start. And as there's a huge responsibility on the shoulder of Shankar. So he is trying to be sensible, waiting for the loose opportunities to smack the ball out of the puck. If you look at the scorecard so far, 3 boundaries from the bat of Shankar. So this is a very rare occasion when it comes to Olga tournament, when they are playing for the Panchayat. Then we have seen blistering Bala with those big sixes. So now 3 overs remaining. And is it going to be the party time for the batting team? Shubham. Tall fellows way outside the off stump. Stretch of arms by main umpire Amay. And a wide takes the team total to 20. So going exactly at the rate of 10 runs per over. 2 overs, 20 for the loss of 2 wickets. Full up is delivering well played towards the covers. Slight fumble. Are they going for the second? Looks to be just a single. So now that brings the left-handed batter at the striker's end. Sudesh, the new man in, actually left-handed batter has the advantage. Can he go for the glory? Check. So now this is a testing time for Shubham, as Sudesh is at the striker's end. Right arm over. A very tall guy, very strong shoulders. And a short pitch delivery, asking for trouble. There's a fielder under the ball. Takes a simple catch. 3rd wicket back to the pavilion. Sudesh could not take maximum advantage of that. With that, 3 wickets down. 3rd over is in progress. The new man in is Prem Rekdo. And he will be at the striker's end. Shubham, the tall guy. Bharat doing the job of wicketkeeper and captain as well. He's a marquee player for his team. So guiding his players. And he is the one who have reached most of the finals in whichever team he has been taken. Whether it is Panchayat, whether it is auction tournament, whether it is South Goa, whether it is leather ball. Meanwhile, a beautiful delivery. Actually, we are surprised as how the stumps have missed. Maybe the tall guy has created that bounce out of the deck. Unlucky Shubham at the time. Meanwhile, onto his run-up mark. Another full pitch delivery. There's a big swing. Chance of a catch. Two fielders. In fact, three fielders running. And another catch has been dropped. That single takes the team total furthermore to 22. Third over in progress. And now Shankar is at the striker's end. So far, he has been very quiet. Only 3 boundaries from his bat. A responsible inning from Shankar for his team. Knows that 2 overs are remaining, and if he remains till the end of the inning, then definitely we can see some blustering hits from the great player. Meanwhile, that was scoring opportunity way down the leg stump. Wide is the signal. Maybe he has shifted towards the off stump that have made the connection little difficult. Nonetheless, extra takes the team total to 23. Another good delivery, well played through the cover. There's a fielder patrolling the fence. Gathers the ball quite comfortably. So far, both the batters are dealing in singles. Shankar very, very cautious at the moment. So now it's time for Prem. Can Prem get at least a boundary? Full up is big swing and miss, and that concludes over number 3. So after completion of 3, score is 24 for the loss of 3 wickets. So now definitely there is going to be shift of gears, but it looks to be Bharat is with the ball, and maybe he is going to roll his hands, or he is going to invite another young chap from his locality. So a couple of advices from the keeper, senior player to his young Turk, as we are about to begin with the 4th over. Inning is played for 5 overs, and let's see how much runs they are going to gather from it. Devanand, just number 20. Man on strike, Shankar Gaonkar. So let's see whether he can really go after the bowling. 12 deliveries remaining. Meanwhile, a strong strike away from the fielder. Wait from by signal, but equally well fielded. And looks to be is not interested for singles. Taking all the responsibility on his shoulder. That was a carpet straight drive. Another good delivery right into the block hole. Equally well played. No runs considered in the 4th over. So maybe all these players know each other very well, and that is the thing. We are not getting to see those big sixes. So beautiful bowling from the bowler. Another good delivery way outside the off stump. Stretch of arms by the umpire. Wide is the signal. With that, team total now moves to 25. Devanand, the bowler. Another good delivery onto the legs, and now Shankar decides to take a single. Knows that he is not able to hit the ball the way he wants, so asking his partner to take the strike and hoping that at least his partner connects. So single, team total moves to 26. So Devanand looking very, very confident, watching where the fielders have been plotted for him. Another good delivery. Low full toss, but that was not hittable as tremendous pace was there. So Uguem Panchayat are having lot many options, and Bharat definitely will note all these options when they are going to play for the Panchayat Municipality Tournament. Another good delivery. Now guides the ball towards the square leg region to take a good throw at the non-striker's end. So beautiful bowling from Devanand. Final delivery looks to be of the second last over. Short delivery, wanted to cut the ball. Ball goes towards the third man region, and that will be a declared zone. The score moves to 29, and as just a single declared, so same batsman Prem will be at the striker's end. And this is going to be the final over of the inning. So at the moment, bowling team looks to be very confident as just a marginal total at the scorecard at the moment. 27 for the loss of 3 wickets. Kaushal Sherke, the bowler. Kaushal actually means the talent. So let's see whether this talent can prove for his team. A very long run up as the young Turk is about to bowl. First delivery and the chance has been created as a catch has been taken and Shankar will be away from the strike. So Kaushal strikes on the very first delivery in the 5th over. 4th wicket back to the pavilion. So wicket looks to be the Pata. But if you hit the right areas, then you can restrict any good batter from hitting those big sixes. And this is the story that we have witnessed so far on this day 2 in this match. Kaushal very successful on the very first delivery of the final over with the ball waiting for the batters to take the charge at the striker's end. So new man in is Sarvesh at the striker's end. Shankar Gaukar is at the non-striker's end, have opened the inning and still hanging out, but not able to convince his dugout with those big sixes. Meanwhile, a no ball is the signal and the ball goes towards the marked area. Looks to be 6 fielders were towards the leg stump. That is the reason you can't put more than 5 fielders towards the onside. And even the sharpest player have missed this. This is a testing time for the umpires and umpires are very shrewd. So free hit for the batting team. Score is 31. Final over in progress, 31 on the scorecard. And now Shankar is at the striker's end. So opportunity for Shankar as this is a free hit. And a look at that smack. What a hit. Ball travels safely outside the boundary rope. Much away from the marked area. Sixer takes the team to rule 37. Finally, some confidence, some convincing strike from Shankar Gaukar. And immediately Bharat walks up to his bowler to guide him how to deliver as Shankar is a devastating batter. Was very quiet for the 4 overs and now as soon as he got the free hit, taking the charge, connecting it beautifully for a big six, takes the team to rule 37. So let's see, is it going to be flurry of sixes from Shankar Gaukar? Another big swing and the catch has been taken. Kaushal getting the success. Shankar has to depart, but he has played his role, was sensible in the initial half, tried to go loose at the depth of the inning, not able to connect. Meanwhile, 37 for the loss of 5 wickets. So new man in is Akhil. Let's see how confident this new batter is. Will be at the striker's end. And a few deliveries are remaining in this inning. 37 on the scorecard. If they connect the remaining deliveries, then they can be somewhere close to 50. Meanwhile, no ball is a signal from the umpire. Look at that connection straight to the fielder, but no harm done. No ball, as well as this is going to be another free hit. This was for overstepping. So these extras taking the team total to 39 and a free hit for the batting team. Meanwhile, down the leg stump, wide is the signal, and a free hit definitely will continue. So still there's a chance for the batter. Team total moves to 40. So now if the batter connects on the incoming deliveries, definitely they are going to cross the half century. This is the testing time for Kaushal as well. Couple of deliveries remaining in this inning. Good delivery. There was a chance for the catch. Bharat not able to hold on. Meanwhile, a single. Team total moves to 41. Meanwhile, wanted to hit the ball towards the covers, not getting the connection properly. Meanwhile, a single. And now the final delivery of the inning. If there's a big six, then definitely they will be 48. So close to 50 mark. Let's see what the batter is going to do with a very long run up. Kaushal right up over the stumps. Meanwhile, the boundaries, the sixes are missing. They are going for the second run. A good throw, shy at the non-striker's end and trying to go for the third. So meanwhile, couple of runs. Score moves to 44. Target is of 45 runs in front of Shree Yodha. So let's see how they are going to come in the run chase. The man in orange, the orange army, Shree Yodha, have bowled beautifully, have restricted all the batters from going for the glorious boundaries and the sixes, made them to tail in singles and doubles. Courtesy score is 44. Just 45 runs required from 5 overs, 30 deliveries, and if Bhandari brothers also trying to bowl in the similar area, similar region, then there might be a different result. So requesting Shree Yodha to kindly conclude the meeting and please double up as more matches to be played. And even Bhandari brothers to kindly set your field as quick as possible. As more matches to be played in a day, today is the day where we are going to witness the finals as well. Next match to be played between City Thunder and Dhairya 11. City Thunders have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first, requesting both the teams to be ready as you are going to play soon after this match. So here we are in the run chase. 5 overs, 45 runs required. Two openers for Shree Yodha. Bharat and Pritham. Bharat and Pritham are the two openers for Shree Yodha. Bowling to be started by Sarvesh. So requesting all the players to be quick and let's begin the second innings. Maybe the batters are having a look at the match ball. So that's why it is slightly delayed. Meanwhile, we are all set in the run chase. 45 runs required. Even two umpires are already have taken their charge. So here we go. Bharat Arkas is at the striker's end. Another devastating batter, known for those big hits. Even he has started playing that switch hit recently. Oh my dear, can't believe my eyes. Luck favors Bharat on the very first delivery, and the man to drop it is none other than Shankar. So captain dropping the catch of the captain. What could have been a wicket? What could have brought the interest in the match? Has dropped. Sarvesh right arm over. Another good delivery, but way outside the off stump. Wide is the immediate signal. With that, team total moves to 2. Definitely, the thought will be hunting Shankar Gaukar that he has dropped the precious batter. If he had to hold on, then definitely they would have put a lot of pressure on the batting team. Meanwhile, a beautiful strike. There's a fielder, ball bouncing above the head. And that is a boundary. Nothing working for Sarvesh at the moment. Two chances have been created, but both have been not taken optimum advantage. Courtesy with that, team total moves to 6. Short pitch delivery asking for trouble. Guys, the ball in the vacant zone towards the squalic region. So the runs are flowing now in the power play. Boundary takes the team total to 10. So just 35 runs required from here on. Meanwhile, this is a wonderful batting. Flicks the ball away from the inner circle fielder to get a single. And that single brings Bharat at the striker's end. Now it's time for Bharat to get some confidence as only 2 fielders have been plotted outside the 30-yard circle. And definitely Sarvesh will be thinking that this is not my day as 2 catches have been not taken. Meanwhile, another cut shot guides the ball towards the declared zone and a single on the scorecard. Team total moves to 11. With that single, even there will be a change in the strike. Pritham at the striker's end. So far, boundaries have come from the bat of Pritham. Onto the body line, another strike. And this is going to be the 3rd boundary from the bat of Pritham. So plenty of runs so far in the power play. So that concludes over number 1 after the completion of first over. Score is 16. 16 on the scorecard. What a mammoth over for the batting team. In the initial half, it was looking like Sarvesh is going to bowl at his in line and length. Catches has been dropped. Courtesy. The score now is 16 on the scorecard after the completion of first over. Target is of 45 runs. So another 29 runs required, just 5 sixes away from the win. And this is a league format, so run rate also will count. If Sri Yodha manages to finish this match as early as possible, then definitely they are going to have a high run rate, and Bharat in a hope of that. There's a big strike chance has been created, and it has been dropped. Two fielders were running to grab that ball. Unfortunately, ball drops in no man's land, and looks to be the fielder is hurt. So medics is required. Maybe he has hurt himself. The ball has kicked onto his nose, but he looks to be rock solid, and he is confident that he is okay. So with that, team total moves to 17, and now Pritham is at the striker's end. So normally, if we look at the boundary dimensions, then straighter down the ground, it is much a smaller boundary compared to other parts of the ground. And now, being in tennis cricket, most of the players trying to go for that onside hit. Meanwhile, another hit, another chance, and the catch has been taken. Success for the fielding team. As I was talking about the ground dimensions. Straighter down the wicket, it's a smaller boundary. And towards the on region, it is slightly bigger. But still, batters are going for that big boundary, trying to clear that, taking the challenge. And in the bargain, Pritham back to the pavilion, first wicket back to the pavilion at the score of 17. New man in is Surya. So Prem with the ball being successful takes a wicket. Even two chances were created and one has been held on. If both the chances were taken, then Bharat also would have been back to the pavilion. Oh my dear, wanted to be watchful, but somehow ball has found the gap between bat and pad, and a second wicket. Surya in the daylight back to the pavilion, as only one Surya can be in the sky. Not able to live up to the mark of the captain. Was very defensive, but somehow the ball has managed to find the gap between bat and pad, and the timber has been shaken. Second wicket back to the pavilion. Second over so far in the favor of the batting team. Prem giving the required breakthroughs in the second over. 17 on the scorecard. 28 more runs required. Second over in progress. 3 overs to be bowled after this over, and the big guy Shubham is walking out to take the charge at the striker's end. If those catches has been taken, then it would have been a different story. Still, the hopes are high of Sri Yodha, as Bharat Argas is still at the striker's end. But nonetheless, if you hit the right areas, even there is a lot of purchase for the bowlers as well from the wicket. A decent line and length definitely is going to trouble the batters. Meanwhile, here we go. Another good delivery onto the ball line. There's a big appeal. And the finger goes up, and a hat-trick of wickets for Prem. This is the third hat-trick of the tournament, and what a way to bring it. When the team required the most, Prem rises at the occasion and takes 3 wickets on a succession deliveries. So hat-trick number 3 in the tournament, and a first for Pritham. I beg your pardon, it's Prem. So Newman in his Ashu is going to be at the striker's end. Can Prem make it 4 out of 4? Is it going to be the turning point of this match? Beautiful bowling from Prem has taken a hat-trick of wickets. Meanwhile, being watchful guys the ball towards the mid-wicket region for a single. And that brings Bharat at the striker's end. So chance for Prem to create another opportunity. Can he take another wicket? Meanwhile, slightly deviating away from line and length, wide is the signal bowled towards the leg stump. So team total moves to 19, just 3 runs from this over and 3 wickets for Prem. Meanwhile, another connection and he has timed it beautifully. Beautiful 6, you can't bowl short deliveries to this batter. Even if you wake him from the sleep and ask to bet on the shorter ball, then definitely he is going to hit the ball with closed eyes as well. With that 6, team total moves to 25, 20 runs required from 18 deliveries. So now the captain is about to bowl the third over. 20 runs required. The over was very beautifully bowled by Prem, but only the connection on the final delivery of the over has spoiled the equation. It was a decent over. Meanwhile, Shankar Gaonkar, right arm over the stumps. Cuts the ball, but only to the wicketkeeper. Ball was bowled way outside the off stump. Wanted to go for that glory over this point region. Another fuller pace delivery. Guides the ball towards the covers region. Take a single that brings Bharat at the striker's end. Score is 26. 19 runs required. 3 sixes and a single away from the glory. A different field setup for Bharat Arcus. And Shankar is about to bowl the third delivery of the over. Meanwhile, wonderful line and length from Shankar Gaonkar. End of a leg spin that is being watched on the ground at the moment. So far, decent deliveries. Another good delivery. The fielder was kept, but Bharat hitting it away from the fielder, and that is a maximum over the covers. Beautiful cricketing shot for the eyes of the spectator. And a strong strike takes the ball in a flash for a maximum. With the team total now moves to 32. 13 runs required. Oh my God. The fielder was placed at the right area. The plan has worked, but dropped by the fielder. Bharat survives couple of runs. Team total now moves to 34. Just 11 runs required. 2 sixes is going to finish the match from here on. Big swing and a miss. And Shankar finished the over with a dot delivery. So 3 overs, 34 on the scorecard. Just 11 runs required. Ashu is going to be at the striker's end. And let's see who is going to bowl this second last over. Sangarsh, the bowler. A young guy, definitely is with a long run up. Cuts the ball towards the declared zone. Takes a single, and with that single, Bharat is at the striker's end. So just 10 runs required from here on. And look at that strike away from the fielder. Cuts the ball. Ball is racing towards the boundary rope. The ball winning the race. Meanwhile, a boundary from the bat of Bharat. And that takes the team total furthermore to 39. 6 runs away from the victory. So Sri Ram Yodha are fighting like the warriors of Lord Ram. And straight down the ground, chance has been created. Oh my dear, dropped. And that is a boundary. Just a couple of runs required now. Two runs for the victory. Total 5 catches have been dropped in this inning. And out of those 5, 3 are of Bharat. Again onto the back foot, and this is going to be a convincing strike to conclude the match in the favor of his team. Captain striking and finishes off in a style. So with that, Sri Ram Yodha are unbeaten in their league round. They are the table toppers, and definitely that is going to better their average as well. So they have lost 2 matches, but now 3 win for Sri Ram Yodha. So now, man of the match of this match is none other than the captain of Sri Ram Yodha, Bharat man of the match for his wonderful inning of 31 runs, not out. And now, second match is about to begin. City Thunders against Dhair 11. And for the further updates, it's over to Harish Kakurkar. Requesting one of the team owner, Navla Natoshi, to kindly do the honors. Magta Navla Natoshi, Enjalagi Mashe Anga, man of the match दिवचे. Bharat जाऊन असा man of the match. 31 रन्साची इनिंग आणि बरी इनिंग खेळिल्ली आपल्या पंगडाक जैत दिवपाक. सो आता फुडल्या सुवातेर आमी आयकुया हरीश काकोडकराच्या तोंडांतल्यान.
City Thunders versus Dhairya 11. City Thunders won the toss, deciding to field first against Dhairya 11, and Dhairya 11 would also have liked to bat first. They have done very good while batting first. Now Amar Arkas is not seen with Suraj Gaonkar as an opener. Maybe the Amar feels that we need to strengthen the middle order, and Pandurang has come back in form of the last of the league matches. So that's the reason why he has been sent up the order. And this is the way Suraj plays. Rahul has been given the first over. Normally he bowled the third or the fourth over for the side in the league matches on Saturday's matches. But today maybe there is a different plan here from Shubham as well as the team management of City Thunders. Shot pulled away. Oh, that's a magnificent blow. Right first up. This guy was in tremendous nick yesterday, and today as well. He continues with his form. I think he's the highest run getter so far in this competition with 50, 40 as well. And this is their fourth game and one more match left. The last league match for Dhairya 11 and Suraj. That's once again swatted. That's a swatted down the ground. It was like a slap straight down the ground at the long off region. Sometimes you time, sometimes you whack the ball. So there is no mercy when Suraj is batting. He feels that every ball can be hit for boundary and sixes, and he takes the utmost advantage of these fielding restrictions. Just 3 fielders outside. 10 on the board already. Once again, you can see he's using all the power. Chance of a run now, direct hit. But I think Pandurang has made it in by signal by the umpire. So now Pandurang will come on strike. They have got already 11 runs of the first over. And don't have to worry at all as far as the strike rate is concerned. Till the point Suraj is there, Amar Arkas is there. They have a very strong batting order and pretty good bowling order as well. If they can get 55, 60, they've got 5 good bowlers who can defend. Outside edge. I think intentionally played to keep it down and to glide it down towards the third man region. Single taken. And if you have a look at both these teams are fighting, I feel that for the top spot. If City Thunders are going to win here, then they will be certainly topping the group. And if Dhairya 11 are going to beat City Thunders, they will be fighting for their top place in the last of the league matches against Purab Strikers. So lots of calculations still open in this group, wide open. So the run rate will come into net run rate will come into effect because of the league format. Suraj on strike. That's cut away nicely. Beautiful cut shot. Beautiful square cut. He knew exactly where the fielders are, placed in between those fielders and gets a boundary. So I think it's a very nicely crafted over by Suraj and his team. Dhairya 11. 1 over gone. It's 16 without loss. So now in comes the second over. Rahul, 2 boundaries and a 6, taking the score to 16. And now Pandurang will be on strike. That's a mighty shot. Short ball and pulled away with a mammoth result. That's clean striking. As a leg spinner, you just cannot bowl that shot. He was waiting for that. So you got to be little fuller. You got to be little straighter as well. Easy opportunity. Takes the score to 22. This is better. This is slightly better. Actually, he wanted to play it in the covers. Got the inside half of the bat and going towards the leg side for a single. But I think they've got a good start. 7 runs. Shubham has certainly been one of the most economical bowlers in this tournament, picking up wickets as well at a crucial time, crucial junctures, winning the match for his side few times. Yeah, dragged in shot. He maybe saw the batsman shuffling. It's not easy to be bowling against Suraj. And he knows if they can get rid of Suraj at this moment, Shubham will feel, yes, he's their best batter. Yeah, good ball. Beautiful delivery this is. Magnificent delivery. Because Suraj was already shuffling and expecting the ball to come quicker. The ball came slow, loopy. Sometimes not providing the pace is a better option in tennis ball cricket for a batter like Suraj. Too short, but this is a chance. This is a chance. Difficult one. Oh! I can't blame the fielder over there. A little up and down this field. But Shubham will be feeling that I have created a chance. But you can see the reaction there of Shubham. He knows this is the most important wicket. Prolific run getter, highest run getter so far. The man in form of their 11. It's not easy to hit against the spin on the leg side for a leg spinner. He's a risky customer and a risky customer as well. So if you bowl in the right areas, you are going to create the chances, but the fielder has to take the chances. Suraj once again back on strike. Good ball, good ball. You can see now he doesn't want to play his shot. He understood that Shubham is the danger man. So let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of his over and wait for the next overs. Full toss ball. That is also missed. He is trying to slug every ball on the leg side for boundaries and sixes, but he's still surviving. Very good over here from Shubham, creating a chance as well. And 2 overs gone. It's 27 on the board without loss. First over considered 16, second over considered 11. Lovely delivery, beautiful delivery, right in the block hole, shuffling across. And this is the best ball if you are trying to shuffle light full up, targeting your toes, targeting your legs. I think I've seen how Yodha bowled against Bala. They not allowed him to even swing his bat. In a similar way, they should try and bowl to Suraj as well. So just checked. They can't get that catch. Suraj going for the second. Risky run, and he's out. It was not required, absolutely not required. He has committed a suicide. It's a blunder, absolute blunder from Suraj. And even if he had taken single, he could have taken the strike. But what was the need of taking these 2 runs? It's a total harakiri committed mistake from Suraj, and he has to now watch the match from the dressing room. 29 on the board for the loss of 1. That's a good ball. That's a really good ball. Short of good length, back of length, getting the bounce as well. It's not easy to play a square cut on this if you have a decent pace. Lakshadweep has had bowled all last overs for his team, and in the last game he is bowling the third over. This time nicely driven by Pandurang, and that will get Amar Arkas on strike. Surprise change, but definitely they must have thought about it, putting Amar Arkas in the dressing room with this single score moves on to 30. In the third over, going at around 10.5, 11 runs per over. We are yet to see the Amar Arkas that we know. Oh, that's a nicely. Oh no, there is a fielder there. There is a fielder there. And once again, Amar just comes and gives a catch straight in the hands of the covers and departs. So still, we are awaiting that big innings from Amar Arkas. Is still not coming for their 11. Sanket. One thing good about City Thunders and their 11, they've got 5 good bowlers. Certainly, this total is not going to be somewhere around 75, 80. If it also strikes big in the next 2 overs possible, but bowling is pretty well covered up by City Thunders and their 11 as well. So it's going to be the competition between the bowlers who is going to keep the batters to as less as possible. It's a nothing shot, missed time, chance of a catch, and is taken. Pretty good catching here. So they are falling quickly at the moment. They are being skittled away by the bowlers and losing the plot. They've got a good start. 3 wickets have been lost in quick succession. Lakshadweep striking once again. Back-to-back wickets. So in comes Sandeep. And yeah, looks to be wide. So I think apart from the first over, second and third over are definitely gone in favor of City Thunders with Shubham bowling well and 2 wickets picked up by Lakshadweep and 1 in the form of run out as well. Very decent, very economical, very tight. And they should keep on piling the pressure on Pandurang. They should keep on piling the pressure. Don't allow to bowl and give him easy deliveries. And you can see the score which looked to be going somewhere around 65-70 right now. They might even struggle to get 55-50 as well if you bowl well. Just 31 on the board. Another wide is no ball, in fact. No ball. No ball has been declared, and rightly so. This is also in the air. This might be this was a free hit. Free hit. So even if he had taken the catch, it doesn't matter. I think Pandurang is missing the timing apart from that first shot that he played, pull shot. Most of the fuller length deliveries he's trying to play down the ground have missed the sweet part of the bat. And that's the reason why the ball is not going at a great distance. That's a good strike. That's a good strike. That's a clean strike. And that's a straight strike over the head of the bowler for a maximum. Finally, this has come after a long time. They needed this. And they have got it from the bat of Sagar. 39. with that 6. Somewhere 55, 60, they will be certainly looking with Wilvet's first target in mind. This was also pulled away. Back-to-back sixes. He just muscled it away for 6 runs. So back-to-back sixes, taking the score to 45. Now little tension creeping up in the captain's heart of City Thunders. Shubham having a word with Sagar. Both are good shots. It's not that the first one was a bad ball. He played it straight. The second was slightly short. He went deep into the crease to play that full shot. And there's good batting skills. So certainly they have got a pretty good enough batting order with the way Sagar is batting at the moment. Good ball, Queen, straight, bowling fuller, no shot, no slog ball. 45. Now at least much respectable. This is in the air. This is going to be a chance in the short covers. Has taken it. Taken it. So Sagar, after playing a good cameo, departs. And that is the 4th wicket going down at the score of 45. Yes, once again in the air, but might be landing safely there. Yeah, safe landing, and was thinking of getting a couple, but Pandurang just getting the singles. You can see apart from that 6 of the pull shot, he just gets singles after that. And in comes the new batter, Sandeep. This single takes the score 46. Kundan in the last over. That's in the air. That's in the air. There is a fielder underneath and takes a good catch. Takes a good catch. So one more departs. They are bowling well. They are bowling well, keeping them away from that 60 runs mark, which their 11 would be hoping. And out has been given. Has been given out. So back-to-back wickets here, and the bowler will be on a hat-trick. So their 11 are losing the plot, and they have lost wickets regularly. Apart from that little cameo from Sagar, that is scored 2 sixes. Most of the batters are just coming and going back to the pavilion. So getting Pandurang as an opener certainly has not worked. He's played played full innings. Certainly not got to the total that he would have hoped for. Struggle with the timing. And that's the reason why he just got 1 6 in the entire innings that he has played. This time gets the 4 runs. So that's a good shot. He just cross-batted, slogged it, gets good timing and gets 4 runs. So 50 up here with that boundary. So 50 up in the 5th over. maybe the ball has gone back and it will take some time. No, it has come back. So we are back with live action. Just two more balls left in this innings. Oh, this is good shot. This is a some shot here from the batter. Magnificent. Well, Mukesh has really stunned the bowler over here. He's come at almost number 8 position and he has scored a boundary and a 6. This has, I think, from 50 they are going to 56. Certain, I think this is much better now. Much better score. And that will be run out. But I think Mukesh has given them little hope here. Those up, that boundary and 6 has taken the score to 56, 57 runs there. 11 has a good bowling unit, and City Thunders has a pretty decent batting attack as well. I had already thought about it that they are going to get somewhere around 55, 60, considering both have very good bowling lineup. So let's see whether 57 can be chased by City Thunders and whether they can top the group. आता टॉसाचो टाइम आयिल्लो आसा. हांव रिक्वेस्ट करता दोन्ही कॅप्टनां लागीं जे आतां मॅच खेळटले नेक्स्ट मॅच एजे स्ट्रायकर्स आनी भंडारी ब्रदर्स दोन्ही कॅप्टन मातशे टॉसा घेवचे. ही आसतली सेकंड लास्ट लीग गेम फुडली. एजे स्ट्रायकर्स आनी भंडारी ब्रदर्स मातशे टॉसा खेळात. 57 रन्स रिक्वायर्ड. 57 रनों की जरूरत. तो देखेंगे यहाँ पे 57 रन का पीछा करते हैं या इस को भेदने में नाकाम रहते हैं. यहाँ पे शुरुआत मुकेश बहुत ही अच्छे गेंदबाज. बहुत बढ़िया गेंद. बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी. जिस तरीके का स्तर उन्होंने ऊंचा किया है इस उगेम प्रीमियर लीग का दाद देनी होगी, बधाई देनी होगी इनको, क्योंकि इसी वजह से यहाँ पे ऐसे टूर्नामेंट्स किए जाते हैं कि जो खिलाड़ियों को कभी ये मौका नहीं मिलता है उनको मौका मिले और ऐसे नए सितारे, ऐसे नए खिलाड़ी उभरते जाए. फिर एक बार उठाया. ये कैच है, ये कैच है. सूरज उसके नीचे और लिया है. सूरज छोड़ते नहीं कैच. और मुकेश ने फिर एक बार अपने टीम को बहुत ही अच्छी शुरुआत दी है. दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज महेश को चलता किया और बिना कोई खाता किए जा रहे हैं वापस महेश. और अभी ने टीम में भी कोई खाता खोला नहीं है. 0 for 1. तो यहाँ पे अगले बल्लेबाज जो आए हैं वो सचिन, शुभम कप्तान अभी भी नॉन स्ट्राइकर की छोर पर, तो वो उनको अभी मौका मिला नहीं है गेंद खेलने का। तो शुरुआत काफी बढ़िया, जब आप 57 रन अगर डिफेंड करना चाहते हैं, रोकना चाहते हैं, तो शुरुआत अच्छी होनी चाहिए। गेंदबाजी में ज़्यादा स्कोर नहीं है, बिल्कुल कम भी नहीं है, एक एवरेज स्कोर यहाँ पे कहा जा सकता है। लेकिन दोनों की गेंदबाजी का जो स्तर है वो काफ़ी अच्छा है इस टूर्नामेंट में। बाकी टीमों को अगर देखा जाए नज़रिए से, तो ये दोनों टीमें गेंदबाजी में काफ़ी बढ़िया। फिर एक बार शॉर्ट बॉल, लेकिन यहाँ पे चौका मिलेगा, यहाँ पे कोई भी फील्डर तैनात नहीं है। बहुत ही अच्छा पुल शॉट है, 6 रन के लिए गया है। क्या शॉट है, मुझे पहले लगा था कि ये चौका जाएगा, लेकिन ताकत दी उसको और बहुत अच्छे तरीके से यहाँ पे हुक किया 6 रन के लिए। तो गेंद भी उतनी बुरी थी नहीं। तो अब सोचना पड़ेगा मुकेश को कि यहाँ पे सचिन को किस लाइन पे गेंदबाजी करें। हालांकि ज्यादातर फील्डर जो है वो ऑफ साइड में है। और ये चलता किया, ये क्या शानदार वापसी, बहुत बड़े गेंदबाज, बहुत अच्छे गेंदबाज, उभरता हुए सितारे। फिर एक बार छक्का लगाया था उनको पिछली गेंद पर, लेकिन वापसी की इनसाइड एज और चलता किया यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज सचिन को। तो 6 रन पर दूसरी विकेट यहाँ पे खोती हुई सिटी थंडर्स की टीम। और फिर एक बार नए दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज यहाँ पे आए हैं और उनको भी बहुत ही अच्छी गेंद। हालांकि एक छक्का उन्होंने उनको लगाया था बल्लेबाज ने, लेकिन जो भी लगाया था वो गेंद बुरी नहीं थी। तो बहुत ही सटीक गेंदबाजी करते हैं, शॉट ऑफ गुड लेंथ, और जब बैट्समैन मिस करते हैं तो वो डेफिनेटली हिट करते हैं। ये फिर एक बार उठाया, यहाँ पे भी फील्डर तैनात, यहाँ पे भी फील्डर तैनात, और ये भी लिया। तो मुकेश ने 3 बल्लेबाजों को, 3 बड़े बल्लेबाज, तीनों को चलता किया है पहले ही ओवर में। मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि एक उभरते हुए सितारे बन सकते हैं उगेम प्रीमियर लीग में मुकेश, और जिस तरीके से गेंदबाजी करते हैं, 3 विकेट लिए और सिर्फ 6 रन पर, यानी कि जिस तरीके से कप्तान को शुरुआत की जरूरत थी वो दे दिया है मुकेश ने। तो अब सिटी थंडर 6 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो अगले मुकाबले में अब भंडारी ब्रदर्स के कप्तान बाला ने टॉस जीतकर गेंदबाजी करने का फैसला लिया है। और शुरुआत काफ़ी ख़राब सिटी थंडर्स की यहाँ पे। अगर ये इस टूर्नामेंट में और ये लीग तालिका में अगर आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं अंक तालिका में, तो उनको ये मुकाबला जीतना होगा, वरना पिछड़ जाएंगे। लेकिन क्वालिफाई कर जाएंगे क्योंकि 3 जीत है इनके पास। तो सूरज दूसरी ओवर, और बल्लेबाजी में कप्तान शुभम। बहुत ही अच्छा ड्राइव, लेकिन कोई भी मौका नहीं एक रन चुराने का, क्योंकि सीधा गया था कवर स्किल के फील्डर्स के हाथों में। तो सूरज हालांकि मुझे लगता है कि अभी लेग स्पिन पहले मीडियम पेस और काफ़ी अच्छा मीडियम पेस डालते थे, लेकिन अब मुझे लगता है कि चेंज ऑफ पेस, लेग कट, ऑफ कट, वेरिएशन। ओ यहाँ पे कैच थी, ये मौका था, यहाँ पे फील्डर भी सही था, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा अच्छे से टाइम किया था। बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट था ये शुभम द्वारा। तो आसान नहीं, ये कैच बहुत तेजी से आते हैं आपके पास, तो यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्स जो होता है वो फास्ट, बहुत तेज होना चाहिए। अगर वो नहीं होता है तो थोड़ी सी मुश्किल होती है आपको। फील्डर को यहाँ पे मुझे लगता नहीं कि कुछ कह सकते हैं, क्योंकि इतनी तेजी से आया था, और ज्यादातर यहाँ पे जो खेलते हैं वो प्रोफेशनल खिलाड़ी होते नहीं है। इस बार सीधे बल्ले से थोड़ा सा लॉफ्टेड ड्राइव, एक बाउंस पर यहाँ पे पकड़ लिया है पांडुरंग ने, और अभी तक इस ओवर से आए यहाँ सिर्फ 2 रन फिलहाल, और स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ 8 रन। तो शुभम जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे मौजूद है, उनको डटे रहना है। अगर शुभम डटे रहते हैं 5वें ओवर तक, आखिरी ओवर तक। ये देखिए, ये क्या खूबसूरत चमाट मारा है, दे मारा है स्लॉक शॉट 6 रन के लिए। गेंद बुरी नहीं थी, लेकिन रुके थे कि लेग स्पिन डालेंगे यहाँ पे सूरज। थोड़ा सा प्रेडिक्टेबल हो चुके थे और जानते थे कि यहाँ पे यही गेंद आएगी, तो बल्लेबाज सतर्क थे वहां पे। इस 6 रन के बदौलत स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 14। विशाल दूसरी छोर पर, और शुभम। तो ये बहुत ही अहम विकेट है शुभम की। ये अच्छी गेंद, ये थोड़ी सी तेज थी, उसको कट करने का प्रयास किया था थर्ड मैन की दिशा में, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा सा क्लोज आए थे इस गेंद के ऊपर, ज्यादा नजदीक थी, कट करने को मिला नहीं। तो ये मिश्रण होना चाहिए, आप हर एक गेंद वही डाल नहीं सकते, क्योंकि आजकल बल्लेबाज रहते ही है छक्का मारने के प्रयास में, तो अलग अलग कुछ करना होगा गेंदबाजों को। इस बार भी अच्छी, इस बार भी अच्छी, ये फुल लेंथ गेंद थी, लगभग यॉर्कर आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप, और वापसी अच्छी की है, वो छक्का और 2 रन, यानी कि 2 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद कुल स्कोर है 14 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर यहाँ पे सिटी थंडर्स। तो ये आए हैं अमर अरकस, बल्लेबाजी में विशाल, और इनसाइड एज थोड़ा सा लकी यहाँ पे, लेकिन जिस तरीके से ये पहले 2 ओवर घटे हैं, यहाँ पे सिर्फ 14 रन आए हैं, और 57 रनों का लक्ष्य, यानी कि 43 रन चाहिए जीत के लिए। 43 रन, अगर ये एक गेंद निकाल दे तो 17 गेंदों में 43 रन। फिर एक बार उठाया, सीधे बल्ले से चौका मिलेगा, चौका मिलेगा, जी हाँ, यहाँ पे सीधा दोनों फील्डर के बीच में इसको खेला गया था, सेफ शॉट है, और इस 4 रन के बदौलत स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 18 रन। ये शुरुआत की है विशाल ने अपने इनिंग्स की चौके से। तो ये 4 रन, तो अब देखना चाहेंगे, ये लेग स्पिन और ये पुल शॉट खेलने का प्रयास, यहाँ पे फील्डर मौजूद और छोड़ा है, और बाउंड्री लाइन से उनको आना पड़ा, और कभी कभी यहाँ पे सतह जो है वो सीधी नहीं है, ऊपर नीचे है, इस तरीके से कभी कभी फील्डर को तकलीफ होती है गेंदे लपकने के लिए, कैचेस पकड़ने के लिए। इस 1 रन के बाद स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 19 रन। तशेंच आमचे एक मानिस्त मनोहरबाब भंडारी हांगा पाविल्ले आसा. आमी येवकार करता आनी तांणी येवन माटवान येवन बसका घेवची, ह्या मॅचीचो आस्वाद घेवचो. मनोहरबाब भंडारी, तुमकां रिक्वेस्ट आसा ऑर्गनायझर्सा तर्फे तुमी माटवान येयात आनी मानाचे स्थान तुमी बसका घेवची आनी मॅच पळोवची. और ये देखिए ये गलती की यहाँ पे, क्या खूबसूरत शॉट, फुल टॉस गेंद पैरों के ऊपर, तो उसको सिर्फ दिशा दिखानी थी, ताकत तो इनके पास पहले से ही है शुभम के पास। और शुभम अभी भी अपने टीम का हौसला बुलंद करते हुए, क्योंकि जब तक वो मैदान में डटे हुए हैं तो उनका हौसला बुलंद होगा। 25 रन, फिर एक बार वाइड मांग रहे थे लेकिन विकेट के ऊपर से गया ये गेंद। अगर थोड़ा सा बाउंस कम होता तो क्लीन बोल्ड भी हो सकते थे, लेकिन यहाँ पे कभी कभी रिस्क लेना पड़ता है, तो ज़्यादा भी रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट आप रख नहीं सकते। तो अमर अरकस को यहाँ पे शायद और एक चक्का मारने के प्रयास में लग रहे हैं शुभम, और चाहिए भी, क्योंकि आखिर के 2 ओवर में अगर 35 से ज़्यादा होते हैं तो मुश्किल होती है थोड़ी सी। ये देखिए ये कैच कैच कैच, और ये लिया है, ये डिफिकल्ट कैच था, ये लेग स्पिन डाला था अमर अरकस ने, थोड़ा सा स्लो डाला था हवा में, स्लॉक खेलने का प्रयास, लीडिंग एज लिया और बेहतरीन खूबसूरत कैच शॉर्ट फाइनल की दिशा में। मुझे लगता है ये काफी अहम, क्योंकि ये विकेट जो था ये बड़ा विकेट है इस मुकाबले का। सिटी थंडर्स के कप्तान वापस जाते हुए पेविलियन में एक अच्छी पारी खेली थी, लेकिन बीच मझधार में छोड़कर चले गए अपनी टीम को। तो देखना चाहेंगे इस मझधार की इस नैया को पार कौन लगाएगा यहाँ पे। 3 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 25 रन, यानी कि बाकी के बचे 12 गेंदों में 32 रन चाहिए। तो 32 रन्स इन 12 बॉल्स। मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि ये जो गेंदबाजी है, बहुत ही अच्छे गेंदबाज, पांचों के पांचों गेंदबाज, और विकेट लेने में भी सक्षम है। तो जब भी एक पार्टनरशिप होती है, अच्छा खिलाड़ी खेलता है, तब ये विकेट्स लेते हैं, और इस वजह से ये जो 55 और 57 रन खड़े किए हैं, वो लक्ष्य किसी भी टीम को आसान नहीं, खासकर सिटी थंडर्स जिन्होंने 3 जीतें दर्ज की थी अपने 4 मुकाबले में। ये उनका आखिरी मुकाबला है लीग मैचेस का, तो उनको भी कठिनाइयां यहाँ पे पैदा कर रहे हैं। तो मैं जरूर कहना चाहूंगा ये सबसे बढ़िया बॉलिंग टीम है। तो 32 रन चाहिए सिर्फ 12 गेंदों में। तो अब आए हैं सागर, जिन्होंने एक बढ़िया अच्छी पारी खेली थी, छोटी पारी लेकिन उम्दा पारी खेली थी, 2 छक्के लगाए थे उन्होंने इस अपनी इनिंग्स में। तो यहाँ पे अगर विकेट्स चटकाते हैं तो ये भी अच्छी गेंद, 1 रन मुझे लगता नहीं कि धैर्य 11 अपना धैर्य खो जाएंगे, क्योंकि उनको पता है अगर 1 रन आएगा तो ये मैच किधर भी नहीं जाएगी, उनके पल्ले में आखिरी ओवर में भी आएगी, क्योंकि लगभग उस वक्त 20 से ज़्यादा रन चाहिए होंगे। तो ज़रूरत है यहाँ पे चौके और छक्कों की, कम से कम 1-2 आने चाहिए, और वही प्रयास में है। ये देखिए ये भी कैच, ये आसान, और ये भी लिया है, स्लोअर ऑफ कटर थी, उसको फिर एक बार स्लो करने के प्रयास में शॉर्ट फाइनल की दिशा में, और एक कैच। तो बढ़िया कैचिंग, जिस तरीके से अभी तक फील्डिंग हमने देखी है इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट में, तो ये टीम बढ़िया उभर कर आई है। धैर्य 11 25 जी हाँ 26 रन के ऊपर गिरता हुआ ये 5वां विकेट। तो अब और मुश्किल, जब जब आप विकेट खोते हैं तो आपकी मुश्किलें और बढ़ती है, क्योंकि जब अच्छे बल्लेबाज जाते हैं तो थोड़े से बल्लेबाजी में कम होने वाले जो बल्लेबाज होते हैं, जो ज़्यादा हिट्स लगाने में माहिर नहीं होते, वो आते हैं, तो मुश्किल जो है टीम के लिए और बढ़ती है। इस बार बहुत तेजी से, बहुत कड़ा प्रहार करना चाहते थे, लेकिन अगर ये देखे सागर की गेंदबाजी, ये कुछ ज्यादा करते नहीं, उनको पता है कि उनके पास उतनी गति नहीं है, लेकिन सही तरीके से जो मिश्रण करते हैं, कभी कभी ऑफ कट, कभी कभी शॉट ऑफ गुड लेंथ और ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर रखते हैं, तो इसे कहते हैं बॉलिंग विद इन योर सेल्फ। तो ज्यादा कुछ प्रयास करना नहीं चाहते सागर यहाँ पे। और यही देखिए यही उनके फेवर में जा रहा है, क्योंकि कभी कभी ऑफ स्पिन, कभी कभी गुगली, कभी कभी लेग स्पिन, तो मिश्रण बहुत ही अच्छा करते हैं और ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर रखते हैं। तो ये अच्छे ऑलराउंडर है, अच्छे 2 छक्के भी लगाए थे इन्होंने। ये देखिए यही गति के साथ डाला था, जानते थे कि बल्लेबाज रुके हुए थे कि स्लोअर गेंद डालेंगे, लेकिन डाला नहीं। एक ये अच्छे गेंदबाज की निशानी है कि बल्लेबाज को पता नहीं चलने देते कि अगली गेंद क्या होगी। तो आखिरी पल पर भी अगर आप गेंद बदलोगे तो बल्लेबाज सोच में पड़ जाएगा कि पहले सोचा था कि तेजी से आएगा, लेकिन उसके बाद स्लोअर गेंद डाली। तो उसी तरीके से ये बहुत ही अच्छे मुझे लगता है उभरेंगे खिलाड़ी यहाँ पे उगेम प्रीमियर लीग में सागर। फिर एक बार देखिए ये थोड़े से गुगली की तरीके से ये डालते हैं गेंद, जो ऑफ कट होता है, जो अंदर आता है, और बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर। तो 4 ओवर की समाप्ति, विकेट भी चटका है, सिर्फ 3 रन दिया इस ओवर से, स्कोर है सिर्फ 28 रन, यानी कि लगभग आधे से भी कम, यानी कि 57 रन चाहिए और बाकी के 1 ओवर में चाहिए 29 रन। तो काम कर दिया है हर एक गेंदबाज ने अपने ओर से, और कोई भी दबाव नहीं होगा अब गेंदबाज के ऊपर जो आखिरी ओवर डालने को आएगा। अगर 10-15 रन होते तो कुछ दबाव बन जाता गेंदबाज के ऊपर, लेकिन जब 29 रन रहते हैं तो कुछ दबाव ही नहीं रहता है। और फिर एक बार यहाँ पे कट खेलने का प्रयास, अपील की थी विकेट के पीछे अमर अरकस ने, लेकिन अंपायर कहते हुए कि यहाँ कुछ लगा ही नहीं। तो अगली गेंद के लिए तैयार। तो एक तरफा मुकाबला, पहले लगा था कि थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे कुछ जूझते हुए फाइट देंगे यहाँ पे इस टोटल को, लेकिन जब पहले ही ओवर में 3 विकेट से चटके, लेकिन उसके बाद तो मुझे लगा नहीं कि वापसी होनी मुश्किल होगी, और मुश्किल कर दिया था हर एक गेंदबाज ने। एक डॉट गेंद, तो अब कुछ खास बचा नहीं है, आराम से जीते हैं धैर्य 11। तो इस टीम को हराना काफी मुश्किल होगा। अगर ये 50 के ऊपर जाएंगे तो इस टीम को यहाँ पे 50 वो स्कोर कर देना, ये 5 गेंदबाज बहुत कठिन होगा हर एक टीम को। तो इनको कम से कम स्कोर करके आपको इनको मात देनी होगी, उनके बल्लेबाजों को चलता करना होगा, या फिर अगर जिस तरीके से उन्होंने एक मैच जो हारा था 40 रन निकालने में नाकामयाब रहे थे ये टीम धैर्य 11, तो अगर आप सूरज अमर अरकस को चलता करेंगे जल्दी, तो बाकी की टीमें जो है दबाव में आ सकती है, दबाव में ला सकती है इनको। चौका मिला, थोड़ी सी शॉर्ट गेंद थी, लेकिन अब देखिए आप जिस तरीके की बॉडी लैंग्वेज है, सबको पता है कि कौन जीतेगा यहाँ पे। आराम से जीत, फिर एक बार तीसरी जीत होगी इनकी 4 मुकाबले में, और उसके बाद आखिरी मुकाबला होगा पूर्व स्ट्राइकर्स के साथ। फिर एक बार ये कैच, बहुत ही बढ़िया कैच, अच्छी तरीके से जंप करके 1 हैंडेड पिकअप, तो और एक विकेट खोती हुई सिटी थंडर। तो सिटी थंडर जिस तरीके से खेले हुए थे कल के मुकाबले, 3 मैच जीते थे 4 मुकाबले में, और लगा था कि शायद ये ग्रुप टॉप कर जाएगी। और ये जो मुकाबला था, ये कौन ये लड़ाई जीतेगा पहले और दूसरे नंबर की पायदान की, तो उसी के लिए मुझे लगता था ये लड़ाई थी। लेकिन मुझे लगता है यहाँ पे कि धैर्य 11 ने ये लड़ाई जीती है, और जरूर यहाँ पे पहले पायदान पर स्थिर हो जाएंगे। फिर एक बार यहाँ पे एक ही रन, तो पीछे अगर जाता है गेंद तो एक ही रन मिलता है। तो इस तरीके से एक शानदार जीत, बढ़िया गेंदबाजी में प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे। तो तो प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अगर आप देखा जाए तो एक अच्छा एवरेज स्कोर, किसी भी बल्लेबाज ने ज्यादा ऐसा स्कोर किया नहीं था, लेकिन जब गेंदबाजी आई तो पहले ही ओवर में 3 बल्लेबाजों को चलता किया। इस वजह से मुकेश को यहाँ पे मिलता है प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच का खिताब। और 10 रन भी, वो भी 10 रन काफी अहम थे मुकेश के बल्ले से। तो मुकेश को मिलेगा यहाँ पे प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच का खिताब एक बढ़िया प्रदर्शन के लिए। तर हांव मागता मुकेश तूं येवचो आनी मनोहर भांडारी तुमकां आमी विनंती आसा की तुमी हांगा माचेर येवचें पोडियमाचेर आनी मुकेशाक तुमच्या हातांतल्यान तुमच्या हस्तुके हो प्लेयर ऑफ द मॅच इनाम दिवचो। देव बरें करूं मुकेश भांडारी। नाव टू कॉमेंट्री घेता आतां गोंय राज्याचो एक वेळचो नामनेचो ऑलराउंडर जाणें भरपूर विकेट्स घेतिल्ल्यो, बरे स्कोर केल्लो आनी खुबशे चॅम्पियनशीप जिखिल्लो व्हडले व्हडले टिमीक असो म्हजो एक मित्र आनी बरो वांगडी सागर बाब गोसावी आतां फुडलीं सुत्रां हातांत घेता। तशेंच ह्या वाठारांतले पंच आनी जे हांगा पाविल्ले आसात रामा पंडरमिसे बाब तुमकां आमी येवकार करता कॉमेंट्री बॉक्सांतल्यान। तशेंच ऑर्गनायझर्सा कडल्यान तुमकां विनंती आसा की तुमी हांगा येवन तुमच्या मानाचें स्थान, तुमकां बसका हांगा दवरिल्ली आसा, तुमी येवन तुमच्या मानाचें स्थान घेवचें आनी ह्या मॅचीचो जी मॅच आतां जातली ताचो आस्वाद घेवचो। तुमची हांगा गरज आसा, तुमी हांगा येवचें आनी तुमचें जें स्थान आसा थंय स्थानबद्ध जावचें।
So following match is going to be played between AJ Strikers and Bhandari brothers. This is a much win situation for both the team. So it's a do or die match for both the teams. And the team winning this match will solidify their position in the points table. And definitely the chances for the qualification will be high. So let's see which team is going to place their hand on the victory. 5 overs per inning. Man in yellow versus the man in pink. Looks to be the Chennaiins are playing against Rajasthan Royals. तशेंच मागता ह्या वाठाराचे पंच मेंबर मिस्टर रामा पंडरमिसे जे हांगा ग्राउंडार आयिल्ले आसात, तुमकां रिक्वेस्ट आसा ऑर्गनायझराचो हांगा कॉमेंट्री बॉक्साच्या सायडीन तुमकां सुवात दवरिल्ली आसा सगळ्या मान्यवरांक। सो मागता तुमकां हांगा कॉमेंट्री बॉक्सा सायडीन येवन आपली बसका घेवची। So here we go with the first delivery. Slightly down the leg stump, wide is the signal from the umpire. So with that, AJ Strikers open their count. . Babu is at the striker's end, and our left-handed batter is having much advantage compared to the right. Another good delivery at the strike, chance of a catch, fielder under the ball, takes, oh my dear, onto his palm but drops the catch. With that, AJ Strikers open the account, and a successful bowler in the previous match. Prem is in charge, has managed to provide the breakthrough, and the drop catch story continues for Bhandari brothers. This is a concern for Bhandari brothers. They have dropped a dozen of catches in these two matches that have been happening on day 2. So all the fielders have to be very alert. They have to take those catches, otherwise this is going to be a tough time in this much needed win situation. Good delivery, good strike away from the fielder, although there's a fielder patrolling the fence. Gathers the ball quite comfortably, a couple of inches inside the boundary rope. So single so far, team total moves to 3. Meanwhile, a beautiful delivery, ball going away from the batter, hint of a roll of fingers before he could deliver. So taking the ball away from the batter. And finally a dot ball to be seen in this power play over. Prem, the bowler, right arm round the stumps. Oh my dear, definitely there was a bat involved, but ball falls away from the keeper. Survival for the batter, Babu. And a decent over continues. A good bowling display by Prem in the second match as well on day 2. Played horizontally along the carpet towards the square leg region. Shankar Gaukar in the frame collects the ball. And a good bowling continues from Prem. This is going to be the final delivery of the power play over. Meanwhile, requesting Suraj Gaonkar, if you are somewhere close to the podium, then please be ready, as we are going to give you the man of the match from the hands of the guest. Rama Pandarmise, the punch member, kindly do the honors. Meanwhile, a beautiful delivery. There was an appeal, but denied by the umpire. Maybe he was asking for the leg before, ball deviating away. Leg bias is the signal. A beautiful bowling display by Prem in the second match as well. Score moves to 5 without any loss of wicket, and now it's time to do the honors. Ramar Pandarmise, the punch member of Uguem Panchayat, doing the honors. Suraj Gaukar is doing man of the match of the last match that was played yesterday. Due to dark, it was not given as a photos to be clicked perfectly, so that they are going to shine on a Facebook as well as WhatsApp. And in the end of the day, Suraj Gaukar will be liked, will be wished on the Facebook as well. Sarvesh to deliver the second over. So far, bowlers are doing a pretty handy job for Bhandari brothers, but the fielders are not supporting their bowlers. So let's see what is going to happen in this match, as Siddhant is at the striker's end. Pull-up is delivered. Look at that strike. Away from the fielder. A drop to clear the fence. And that is a convincing strike to the covers. A boundary on the very first delivery of the second over. Team total moves to 9. Sarvesh setting the fielders and placing the fielders at the right area so that the catches should be taken. Another big heave, ball goes past the bat. Sarvesh replies with a dot delivery. So here, contest is happening out in the middle. Prashant trying to take the challenge and trying to score in the second over. Look at that strike, kneeling, but only to connect to the fielder that has been plotted in this square leg region. First wicket back to the pavilion, and finally there's improvement in the fielding. catch has been taken, and this is what is required at the moment if they have to qualify in the further round. As we are going to have a qualifier, then the eliminator, and then it will be eliminator 2, and then the finals. So a couple of league matches are remaining on a day 2. So let's see which 4 teams are going to make it into the qualifiers, that is the playoffs. So meanwhile, Sarvesh successful, 9 on the scorecard, and they have managed to take a wicket. Second over in progress. Decent bowling continues from both the bowlers, and now the fielders are also supporting, knowing that they have to give 100% to win this match. Shankar Gaukar definitely had a clear idea as how to carry on with the proceedings with his teammates. As if we don't win, then we have to pack our bags. So that must be the words. And now all the players are charged up. Another good delivery, beautiful strike. Same fielder, lovely effort. But the ball finally goes the required distance. Sixer from the bat of incoming batter. तशेंच मागता आमचे मानेस्त संजय शिरोडकर बाब हांगा ग्राउंडार पाविल्ले आसात. मागता हांगा कमेंट्री बॉक्साच्या सायडीन आमच्या गेस्टांक सुवात दवरिल्ली आसा, थंय येवन बसून ह्या मॅचीचो आस्वाद घेवचो. Switch hit was the attempt. Guides the ball towards the cover point region to take a single and rotate the strike. So with that, a single team total moves to 16. So far, good areas have been hit by the bowlers, and a handsome cricketing shot has scored that maximum. Kneeling onto his knees, a sweep shot to connect the distance. Meanwhile, the left-handed batter Babu is at the striker's end. Sarvesh shuffling the field, making all the players to move in the right areas. And after doing this settlement, here we go with the next delivery. Meanwhile, a beautiful delivery missed by the keeper, and a ball goes for a single into the declared zone. A single to end over number 2. So after completion of 2, it's 17 for the loss of 1 wicket. This is a beautiful tournament organized by Dragons. Named it as Uguem Premier League. The players from Uguem Panchayat are given a chance. And definitely a think tank of Uguem Panchayat, Bharat and Amar, definitely in the hunt of good players so that they can be promoted in the Uguem Panchayat team. Because lot many tournaments are happening at the municipality and panchayat level. Definitely we'll be hoping to get a pack of players to give them a chance, give a platform to play at the all Goa level. Meanwhile, Sudesh the bowler, beautiful delivery, ball deviating away from the batter, starts with a dot delivery. Came down the track, and that is a wonderful strike. Even the sweetest sound of the bat made us believe that ball have travelled a distance safely. First it was a dot and then a big 6. So Babu finally getting the connection. Sixer takes the team total to 23. Another big swing and a miss. Couple of dot deliveries in this over, and a 6 from the 3 deliveries that have been bowled. Although a maximum has come, but 2 dot deliveries have made this over look little decent. Another good delivery. Chance has been created. Fielder under the ball. Takes the catch. Second wicket for team Bhandari brothers. Sudesh strikes in the 3rd over. Babu back to the pavilion. Another big strike. Fielder running to held on. Oh my dear, that was catchable. Fingertips to the ball and the ball goes away. Defense, beautiful sixer maximum. That takes the team total furthermore to 29. Anil, the new man in, big guy, heaves the ball, immediately shifting his balance onto the back foot and getting the square leg region for the maximum. Third over in progress, 29 on the scorecard. So 260 so far in this over. Sudesh, right arm round the stumps. Another good decent strike straight down the ground into the bushes, and that is the third six from the over. With that big six, team total moves to 35. 3 overs, 35 on the scorecard for the loss of 2 wickets. Meanwhile, the first delivery has been guided towards the fine leg region for a boundary. Bala, the bowler, sometimes it becomes a little difficult as the body language changes, and sometimes it makes us difficult to sight the player. Shankar Gaukar, the captain, first delivery for a boundary. Second delivery, lower full toss has been placed perfectly in the vacant zone and above the fence. So 10 runs from 2 deliveries looks to be. Bala is not looking that confident what he used to be. Maybe thought that he is not getting the required players in the auction. And maybe that is the thought that is hunting him at the moment. Another strike, kneeling onto his knees. Look at that strike. AJ strikers marking their name in this third over of the inning. 16 runs so far from this over. Score immediately moves to 45, and this is looking to be a high scoring game. 51 in fact. So 50 up for AJ strikers. This is the third over in progress. Another good delivery. Helicopter in act guides the ball towards the mid-wicket region to get a single. Team total moves to 52. Anil, the big guy, is at the striker's end. Another leg spin. But way outside the off stump, even ball deviates away from the batter. White is a signal. With that, team total moves to 53. Chance for AJ strikers to make it big. One more over remaining after this over. Lovely delivery onto the body line. Slight fumble from the keeper, and they have snatched a single. Fourth over in progression. Shankar Gaukar, just number 4 onto his back. Maybe because of this reason that he is going to bowl the 4th over. Such is the coincidence of jersey number and the over. One more over remaining after this over. Sidhu at the striker's end. Lower full toss missed by the batter, missed by the keeper, and ball travels towards the declared zone. But both the batters, they are at the non-strikers, and ball did not reach. That is the call from Shankar. But we have to wait for the umpire signal. Whether the ball has travelled to the declared zone, that is the question. Looks to be it has travelled. That's why both the batters are safe. A single in the favour of the batting team. That concludes over number 4. So after completion of 4, team total is 55. Final 6 deliveries, and Kaushal is in charge to bowl the penultimate over. Final 6 deliveries. Man on strike, Sidhu, who has struck beautifully. 2 sixes and a boundary in the previous over. Let's see whether he can continue his form. Kaushal with a long run up. I beg your pardon, it's Sangarsh. Full up his delivery and the connection makes it much clear. Ball traveled the distance miles apart. What a strike from Sidhu. So he continues with his form. Sixer takes the team total to 61. Asia strikers looking very confident. Another strike. Straight to the field. A catch has been taken right inside the boundary rope and Sidhu departs, but he has done his part for what he has been promoted. 360 from the bat of Sidhu and a boundary. Gets back to the pavilion at the score of 61. Sidhu played a cameo of 31 much needed runs. 4 sixes and a boundary in that inning. Newman in his Sarvesh. Sarvesh at the striker's end will be facing Sangarsh. Let's see what Sarvesh can do, and he has a thing to prove at the moment. Can he hit the ball out of the park? Meanwhile, connects the ball. Same to the fielder. Catch has been taken. I've tried his heart out. Beautiful connection, but could not get the elevation, could not get the distance that is required. So, a couple of wickets for Sangarsh as well in this final over. 61 has taken 2 wickets. So Newman in his Sankalp, and he is going to be at the striker's end. So just 6 runs in this over and 2 wickets for Sangarsh. Still a decent over. Just 6 runs from first 3 deliveries. 3 deliveries remaining. If he gets some dot ball, then this is going to be a very decent over in this inning. Meanwhile, plays the ball like a tennis player. But he's holding the bat straight down the ground to Shankar Gaukar for a single. Score moves to 62. Anil is at the strikers, and that is the good news for AJ strikers. Can Anil finish on a high note? Couple of deliveries remaining in this inning. Man on strike, Anil. Taking his time, takes his guard. Meanwhile, look at that strike. Again, the same fielder into act and could not stop. This is the reason why AJ strikers wanted Anil to retain the strike. What a beautiful connection. Right from the middle of the legs. The ball has trolled out of the park. And that sixer takes the team total to 68. Another straight down the ground. Ball goes away from the fielder, equally well anticipated by Prem. Chance of a run out and a wicket on the final delivery in the form of run out in a hunt of couple of runs. So with that, team total moves to 69 and the target is of 70 runs in 5 overs in front of Shankar Gaukar and his team, Bhandari brothers. So after this match, it is going to be the final match of the league stage. Put up strikers. Dhair 11 and put up strikers. The captain, please come for the toss. So news from the center by Dhair 11 has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. So Dhairya following the tradition of batting first and scoring above 50. So that is their game plan. So let's see whether this is going to work for them, and we are going to witness it in the second after the run chase. That is the second inning. So 70 is the target. Shankar Gaonkar and now has no other option than going after the bowlers. Let's see whether he can be the Shankar that we know him for past few years. The one who can strike the ball in a 360 dimension. Such is the capacity of Shankar. Will be at the non-striker's end. Man on strike is Rohit. Nitesh to bowl. Another youngster who has already written his name in the land of Goa for tennis ball cricket. Change in pace, asking for trouble, and a water strike from Mohit. I'm not going to spare any as we require 70 runs. Whether it is Nitesh or anybody else, I'm not going to be quiet. If you're going to land the deliveries, full tosses to me, they are going to disappear out of the ground. That is the story. That is the thing from Mohit. Big six to start the proceedings. So Rohit on the striking end. Strikes big for Bhandari brothers. Nitesh. Trying to go quick, he manages to deceive the batter. A wide Yorker bowled by Nitesh is a deceptive bowler, but trying to do variation on the very first delivery. Not able to drop the ball where he wanted. And that's why it has costed on the first delivery, but replied with a decent one. Big heave into the gap. A ball goes past the fielders. And at that connection has taken the ball one more time. A drop across the fence. Team total moves to 10. So just 60 runs required from here on. And these are 2 hits will boost the confidence of Shankar Gaonkar as well, as he has seen his partner hitting the better bowler of AJ Strikers. So definitely there is a shift in momentum at the moment. Way outside the off-term, a roll of fingers at the very last moment takes the ball away from the guideline inside towards the keeper. That's why Nitesh survives from the umpire, and it has been given as a dot delivery. So sixer, dot ball, boundary, dot ball. Let's see what is going to happen on the 5th. Yorker equally well played, guides the ball towards the square leg region to take a single. Leg bias is a signal. So no bat involved. 11 on the scorecard, and now Shankar Gaukar is at the striker's end. Nitesh definitely will be hoping to get rid of Shankar, because if Shankar continues to play the allotted quota of overs, then definitely the results may be different. Nitesh putting the players at the right spot. And now Shankar is at the striker's end. Watchful Shankar Gaonkar knows that this is the final delivery, and a better bowler is bowling, although he has gone for runs. Giving due respect, being sensible, takes a single to retain the strike. After the completion of first over, it's 12. Without any loss of wicket, that is most important. All 10 wickets are intact. This is going to be a better finish. Much win situation for both the teams. And the only option that is left for both the teams is the win in this match to stay alive in this tournament. So let's see who can survive in this match. Sarvesh to bowl. Shankar is at the striker's end, popularly known as Bala. And maybe those sixes are missing because DJ is missing on the second day. Music can turn the tide at any given moment. And even if the good cricketing shots are appreciated, then the player also, they play scintillating cricketing shots. So hoping the DJ to join in a while. Meanwhile, play safely, plays towards the covers to take a single. So now left-hand batsman Rohit is at the striker's end. So far, he has hit a beautiful 6 and a boundary into the second over at the striker's end. Team total is 13. So different dimension on this ground. There are some declared zones. You can see many flags. And another strike onto the tree. Fielder just hops, but ball travels safely across. Rohit right now doing the job for his team. Second sixer from bat of Rohit. Team total now moves to 19. On to the legs, asking for trouble, and the ball has been hit into the hitting zone. It hasn't crossed the flag, that's why both the hands are raised above the head. Sixer, second sixer in this over. Rohit doing the job. 2 sixes from the ball that has faced in this over. One over the cow corner region, one over the square leg region. Sarvesh the bowler into the trouble. Full toss outside the off stump, wide is the signal. Ball goes out of the guideline. And with that, team total moves to 26. Bhandari brothers are right on the track in the second over. Switch it was the attempt, nailing onto his knees, not getting the connection. Ball goes straight to the keeper. This is much better length from Sarvesh, correcting his length. First he was bowling onto the body line, and now bowling away from the batter. Another good delivery. There's a appeal. Ball kisses the edge of the bat and travels safely to the keeper. Success for Sarvesh in this over as well. Is little costly, but managed to take a wicket. New man in is Gotham. So now one of this batter has to really go after the bowling. Otherwise, the plot will be sold to someone else. Shankar right now bargaining at the moment to book their spot, book their plot into the playoffs. Let's see whether the plot is going to be sold for Bhandari brothers or it is AJ Strikers. We are just a couple of inches away from the result. Gotham is at the strikers end. Second over is still in progress. 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. Meanwhile, plays the ball towards the square leg region to take a single. That single concludes over number 2. Shankar Gaukar will be at the non-strikers end. And our team total is 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. Third over to be bowled by Pramod. Gotham at the strikers end. He's all set, waiting for the bowler to deliver. Maybe some fielders are running to take their positions, taking the charge to patrol defense. 18 deliveries, 43 runs required, 7 sixes and a single run. Gotham waiting for the bowler. He's all set. And the players are taking their time, trying to distract the batter. Meanwhile, oh my dear, look at that strike. The gun was loaded and the bullet has been sent towards the target. Big six from the big guy. Gotham strikes on the very first delivery in the third over with the team total moves to 33. A pair that has been merciless in the cricketing world. 33 on the scorecard, 22 the jersey number of the bowler. Another strong strike, not from the middle of the blade, but the convincing one. It doesn't matter how they connect, but only matters is those big sixes. Consecutive sixes from Gotham, and Gotham looks to be very confident after that big six. Team total moves to 39. What a tremendous batting from Gotham as well. Actually, all spectators are waiting for Shankar Gaukar to cut loose, but his partners are doing the job. Definitely a positive sign for Bhandari brothers. But they have to win this match to stay alive in this tournament. Another good delivery, slightly outside the off-stump, ball dipping at the very last moment. Otherwise, if Gotham had to connect, the way he's swinging the bat would have taken the ball out of the boundary rope. Pramod, the tall guy, right arm round the stumps. Way outside the off stump, leaves the ball to travel safely to the keeper. Wide is the signal from the umpire. Score moves to 40. So just 30 runs required. Another connection, but just a catching practice for the keeper. But Gotham has done his part. He was sent to get some boundaries and he has connected 2 sixes before he could depart. So let's see who is going to be the incoming batter. 40 on the scorecard, 30 runs required, 5 sixes from here on, and more 2 overs remaining. So this is a perfect setting for Shankar Gaukar, but let me tell you, AJ Strikers are also fighting it out from the batting team. Much needed situation for either team. The team winning this match will register themselves and will keep their chances alive in this tournament. More 30 runs required. But the man who have come towards the long off region, he is the guy who has been seen into the many finals in the recent past. Playing for Uguem Panchayat team, prominent member who is a decent fielder, who is a think tank, who gives advices to his players at every now and then. Now giving his services for AJ Strikers. Meanwhile, Pramod, right arm round to the left-handed batter. Another big swing and a miss. So Pramod gaining the momentum, getting the confidence. Third over in progress. Tall guy. And the man on strike is Sudesh, trying to swing bat as hard as possible. Meanwhile, connects the ball along the carpet, straight to the fielder. Shankar Gaonkar is not interested for the single, knows that just 5 sixes is the requirement. So, taking the strike in the fourth over. And now, all the responsibility is on the captain of taking his team through the target. 30 runs required, 12 deliveries and 5 sixes. So, this is going to be the opportune moment, which is going to make the picture quite clear as what is going to happen out in the middle. 12 deliveries, 30 runs required. So Rajat the bowler. Another good stretcher. Look at the shoulders, they are very strong. Right arm over the stumps, man on strike, Shankar. First delivery, short pitch delivery, and away goes the ball. Miles apart from the boundary rope for a big monstrous six, and another 4 sixes required to win this match. Looks to be Rajat, after having a look at the person at the striker's end, is having a couple of doubts in his mind whether is it going to be a good over for me. Full pitch delivery, well played. There's a fielder patrolling the fence, takes a single, and that single brings Sudesh at the striker's end. With that single, team total moves to 47. So let's see how Rajat is going to tackle the left-handed batter. If you compare the dimensions of the ground, then the area towards the leg side of the left-handed batter is much smaller compared to the other half. Meanwhile, plays the ball straight down the ground to take a single and asking his captain to be at the striker's end. Rajat finally getting the proper line and length, making it little difficult for the batters to go for the glory. Still 4 sixes required. One more over to be bowled after this over. AJ Strikers are making a comeback in this match. Low full toss. That was a scoring opportunity. That is the chance that has been missed by Shankar, and he's not happy with himself. Although ball was dipping down, but that was hittable. Another good delivery between the legs, but finally ball is racing towards the boundary rope. Off the bat, no, it's not. Leg bias is the signal. Strong legs of Shankar Gaonkar making the ball disappear towards the fine leg region. The boundary has come at the right time. With that, team total moves to 52. 18 more required. Another good delivery, but outside the leg stump, wide is a signal. 3 sixes from here on. Shankar is at the striker's end. Rajat trying to bowl that Yorker, but trying to bowl into the zone, not getting it right. Again down the leg stump, deviating from line and length. Trying to bowl onto the legs. "16 required, 2 sixes and a boundary also will work for Bhandari brothers. Finally the ball has been pitched, but look at the connection on to the cashew tree outside the pendle. What a beautiful strike straight down the ground, and that makes the total move furthermore to 60. 10 runs required. Final over to be bowled. Hopes of Bhandari brothers are very high, but this is such a mysterious ground. Even 6 runs have been saved by the bowler in the final over in the previous half of the tournament that have happened on this very ground. So this wicket is a dicey wicket. If we bowl the right areas, then our bowlers also can get better of the batter. Meanwhile, a final over to be bowled by Sidhu, who has struck those beautiful sixes, 4 sixes and a boundary, has scored 31 runs while batting in the first inning. Starts with a full toss, chance has been created, 2 fielders, and the catch has been taken on the second attempt. तशेंच मागता अनेक सोयरे आमचे बाब दिनेश नाईक हांगा ग्राउंडार जर उपस्थित आसात जाल्यार ऑर्गनायझराची मागणी आसा तुमी हांगा कॉमेंट्री बॉक्साच्या सायडीन येवन बसका घेवची आनी फुडल्या सुवातेर जे मॅन ऑफ द मॅच आमी दितले ते तुमच्या हातांतल्यान हांगा ह्या मोस्ट व्हॅल्युएबल प्लेयराक दितले. सो मागता बाब दिनेश नायक हांच्या लागीं जर तुमी हांगा ग्राउंडार उपस्थित आसात जाल्यार हांगा माटवान येवन आपली बसका घेवची. So new man in his Prem, and we have seen beautiful bowling from Prem. He is also capable of hitting the sixes, but it all depends whether he is going to be sensible. 10 runs required, 5 deliveries remaining. Shankar Gaukar at the non-strike end. Definitely takes the blow onto his body line and manages to take a single. So bat was involved, that's why no signal from the umpire. 9 runs required, 4 deliveries remaining. Shankar Gaukar is at the striker's end. All eyes out in the middle. Final over of the inning. Final 4 deliveries of the inning. 9 runs required. If Sidhu delivers these better deliveries and get rid of Bala as well as other players, then definitely he is in contention of man of the match. Meanwhile, Bala strikes, connects the ball. Ball goes towards the square leg region. Definitely they will be running. Bala wants this strike. Ask his partner to be present at the striker's end. Sacrifice from his partner Prem at the non-striker's end. But Bala gains this strike. A single takes the team total furthermore to 62. 8 runs required. 3 deliveries and the fortune will tell us as which team is going to make it into the other half of the tournament. Newman is Akil at the non-striker's end. Meanwhile, this is the much convincing strike. Bala finally making his statement out in the middle with a monstrous 6 over the cow corner region. So just 2 runs required. Still the match is on. One good delivery from here on will put immense pressure on the batting team. Can Sidhu get a dot delivery? Bala looking very confident. That was a York attempted but not getting the right length and makes the ball disappear as it was a fuller. Oh my dear, full toss, and Bhandari brothers are alive in this tournament. Congratulations, Bala. And definitely, match referee will be having a tough time to decide who is man of the match. 3-4 guys have played their crucial role, have contributed for his team. So let's see what the jury is going to decide as who is going to be the man of the match. So now it's time for the presentation. Requesting the guest, Mr. Dinesh Naik, to kindly do the honors. Man of the match is none other than the man who have finished the match for himself and kept his team alive in this tournament. Shankar Gaonkar, Alice Bala, please come and collect your man of the match. For getting those monstrous sixes, keeping the hope alive and keeping his team alive in this tournament. And now over to Harish Kakodkar with the details of the incoming match.
So here goes the last game of the league stages between Purab Strikers and Dhairya 11. Siddhant. That's a good ball. Oh, opportunity of a run out. And if at all put up strikers need to qualify themselves, then they need to win by a big margin. Somewhere around just approximately with the mathematics 30 to 40 runs margin should be the victory, or they should chase it in almost 2 overs, something like that. Whatever the score has been posted, should be chasing is around 2.5 overs roughly to get themselves into that number 4 position to challenge Bhandari brothers. That's cut away, but I should get just a single towards the third man region. So once again, Pandurang and Suraj have come as openers. The 3 teams are already qualified at number 1 at the moment. It looks to be Area 11. And if they win, they are going to cement their place at the number 1 position. Second position is City Thunders. Third position, Shree Yodha. These 3 teams have qualified because they've got 3 wins, minimum 3 wins under the belt with 6 points. That's a lovely shot. Beautiful inside out for 6 runs. This man is in form and is taking the attack to the opposition right at the start in the first over. Inside out, nicely played, just nicely timed it over the covers. Eight. So Bhandari brothers, their supporters will definitely be watching this match and hope that 30-11 post a big total that keeps the put-up strikers out of the race. Swept away nicely. Swept away nicely. The fielders are inside and easy boundary towards the backward square leg region. Siddhant he bowled well, is definitely a very good all-rounder, but the way Suraj is batting at the moment, he knows that his team is in a commanding position at the top, or they can at the most be at number 2. So they are definitely going to get a second chance if they lose in the qualifiers. As in the air, this should be taken. This should be taken. No power behind it. Wanted to play straight down the ground, playing in the throat of the long off region fielder. And the first wicket going down. The big man, the man in form, Suraj departs. It is 12 for 1, there 11. So first over, 12 for 1. They needed that wicket, Suraj. Well, Amar Arkas, yes, I think he needs to see some balls of the meat of the bat. And he has been out many a times on duck, trying to play the shot, the big shots on the first or the second delivery. And he has not spent time on the middle, which he is known for. So this big name definitely needs to come back in form before the qualifiers, Amar Arkas. They need his services in the knockout stages or in the qualifiers and the eliminators. The 1 over gone, 12 for the loss of 1 wicket. And the put-up strikers should feel, yes, we have got the big thorn of our target of qualifiers, that is Suraj. Now it is trying to pile up pressure on these batters. If they can restrict this batting side to just around 40 and hope to maybe go for the onslaught with Siddhant and Abhinay going after the bowling and getting that score in 2.5, maybe 3 overs, they will give them an outside chance. At least a glimmer of hope. That's nicely played. There is a man in the deep. There is a man. He's been taken. Once again, is a duck for Amar Arkas. He's trying lots of things, that nothing has been working for him. The shots that are being played in the air have gone straight in the hands, and Amar Arkas just comes and walks back. Is 13 for the loss of 2 wickets at the moment. There 11. This time nicely driven. Driven in the covers and goes straight in the hands of the short covers. So in comes Sanket to give company to Pandrong, who is just playing on 1 at the moment. In fact, 2. The score is just on 14. They got 2 big fish back in the pavilion. Slower ball. Oh, and that's... Maybe I thought it has chopped onto the wickets. It was very unsighting straight when the bowler is just straight in front of you. He's missed a full toss ball. That was a loose, slower ball bowled by the bowler. Maybe he thought of hitting the ball too hard. Good change of pace, nevertheless, by Abhinav, at least trying something. Another one. This time also it's a slower off quite driven nicely. They are dealing in singles at the moment, the batters, after their big players, Suraj and Amar Arkas, departing quite early. So put-up strikers will be hoping they strike continuously and just keep this batting to as minimal as possible, somewhere around 30-35. This is in the air. This will be one more chance. There is a fielder and he takes it. So one more bites the dust here. Third wicket going down, and put-up strikers are striking quickly as well. 15 for the loss of 3 at the end of 2 overs. So after the big players have gone, there's just a matter of just singles at the moment. In comes Rahul. So Rahul has got a lot of support here in Uguem Premier League. Especially have come to watch Rahul bowling. Bowling very sensibly here, very sensibly. Not providing the pace, bowling the slow, very highly tossed into the eyelid, above the eyelid of the batter. Leg spin, sometimes off spin. Yeah, good cricketer. Yeah, maybe not in touch of the game because of the tight schedule of the work, but certainly. This time down the ground and goes for 4 runs. Not a bad delivery here, but there was a big gap between the long on and long off fielder, and it has been hit. Timing nicely was the key. Didn't try to hit it too hard. And with that boundary, the score moves on to 20. Yeah, not only put-up striker supporters and their players, but also Bhandari brothers are watching this match keenly, because it's a race and tussle between them for that 4th place. AJ strikers are definitely out of the race. They are in the 5th position. And all the matches have been done. And no ball signal here. Front foot overstepping by Rahul. A mistake. Can't afford this. They can't afford these no balls. They have to keep a check on these no balls. Extras. Take the chances. Every no ball is going to increase the target, which is going to be better for Bhandari brothers. That's good ball. Very good backup delivery after bowling a no ball. You see, the iOS doesn't have that much of pace, but he is a cunning cricketer. He knows very much that pace is not required. Batters are nowadays with hard hands trying to hit the ball out of the park for almost 50 to 60 meters. But in trying to do so, if you use the variations, you hardly connect. This is once again loose. Slower ball. Oh, opportunity. Maybe the keeper is telling that it was Rahul's catch, but Rahul was hoping that it was keeper's catch. And in that, Pandrong survives. I think better effort is needed. Still better effort is needed from Purab strikers. The bowlers are creating the chances, but they need to send back Pandrong. Although he's struggling with the bat at the moment. Need to send him back early. That's a good shot. There is a man in the deep and goes for 6 runs. Shot wide, leg cut, too much of room given, too much of width, and cut away with powerful striking from the bat of Pandrong. And this 6 runs. Score moves to 28 after completion of third over. And in comes Sankesh. Sankesh high in the air, chance. Who is going to take it? It is dropped. Fielder in the covers says it's mine, but finally he drops it. So I can certainly say 2 chances dropped. One in the last over and one in this over. 29 for their 11. Look how they are struggling at the moment, their 11, when their top batters are back quite early. That's a decent ball. That's a decent ball just inside. Once again trying to uppercut that on the back foot. Width was there, but the length was pretty good. Hard length. Sankesh. So far, just considered a single of the first 2 balls. Yes, whacked. That is whacked for 6 runs. This is the real intent and power, aggression. I think his eyes must have lit up looking at that shot of good length. He was already onto the back foot and just whacks it for a maximum. 35. This is slightly better. Fuller is slightly better. This time grounded short for a single, moves the score to 36. If you allow Dhari 11 to reach towards 50, I think they will be happy with that. They have got the strongest bowling attack of Uguem Premier League, certainly the strongest with the way they have bowled in all the matches. She's down the ground, might get a boundary. Yes, he does get a boundary. Didn't time it well, but placed it nicely over the head of the bowler between the 2 fielders, bisecting them perfectly for another 4. 40. So now that 40 has been breached by the batting side, and it is not for them. It is not for their 11. It is for Purab strikers and Bhandari brothers. They will be thinking, yes, more total from their 11. This is in the air. This is in the air. Who is going to take? And it lands in the middle of the 3 fielders. Just like a Bermuda triangle created by the 3 fielders there, trying to see who catches, but no one catches. So 2 runs taken. Score moves on to 42. And that is the end of the 4th over. 42 for the loss of 3. In comes Navdas. Last over. As once again hit nicely straight. And another boundary in that same region. I think this is the 3rd boundary straight over the head of the bowler, bisecting both the fielders. So they are trying to find the gaps, although lacking power. Certainly the placement is the key. 46. So the score, which looked as if they would have kept check under 40, has reached to 46 and still 5 deliveries left. Anything above 50, their 11 are going to fancy the chances to defend the total. Short ball. This time he gets a boundary. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So Pandurang is coming into the act. This is the line that he likes. This is the length that he likes. Onto his body, he just heaves away. We've already seen one shot that was whacked for 6 runs over the mid-wicket region. This time he keeps it on the ground, but with enough power. 50 up here for their 11 in the 5th over. So they have definitely done very good in spite of the top batters back. Pandurang is giving them that total to work with. This time in the air as well. This is high. This is high. This is high. And we have to get a look at this fielding effort. At least the 2 runs will be taken. And yes, 2 runs taken, but he certainly saves 4 runs. He was very close to the rope there, very close to the line there. A wide signal here. Very good balance there by the fielder. He was almost falling out of the fence and then dropped the ball inside the play. Another one, short one, trying to play that uppercut of the back foot over the extra cover region. 53. I think they will be happy with 53. Even if they get a boundary here, they will fancy the chances. They are a very good side who can defend whatever total is posted by them. As a cut away towards the backward point region, we have to wait for the signal. And just going to be a single. Just going to be a single that will take the score to 54. In spite of scoring just 56 runs against City Thunders, that team easily defended that 56 runs. And now against Purab Strikers, they have already posted 54 on the board. Missing that sweet part. Might be looking for a couple here. Just settles for a single. And that's going to be a run out at the non-strikers end. So at the end of 5 overs, I think they have done a very good job, the batters of Delhi 11, especially I think Pandurang. It was because of his innings they could post a decent total of 55 runs on the board and 56 runs required by Purab Strikers. Maybe around, if they get in 3 overs, that will increase their net run rate, but it will be seen later upon in that after the completion of this match, whether they are through to the qualifiers being the number 4 team, or whether Bhandari brothers have done enough. Certainly at this point, we might feel that Bhandari brothers slightly up in this game, as their 11 has got pretty good 5 bowlers. So the match might go in the 4th or the 5th over. It's going to be more chances for Bhandari brothers to make it to the qualifiers. So lots of calculations still left in the last of the league games. 56 runs required to chase and win here for Purab Strikers. So roughly the calculation for put-up strikers is very, very difficult because 56 runs they need to chase somewhere around 10 to 11 balls. So 10 to 11 balls. That is exactly the target that I was telling. Keep as less as possible and do it in 2 overs. Then you are in for a chance. But I don't think so. This is going to be easy. This is a chance. Oh, this is the first time I've seen them dropping the catch. The fielder was placed in the right position here by Amararkas. It went in the hands. It was dropped. Abhinay and Siddharth. And both definitely will be going after the bowling. There is just attacking mode. There is nothing called as the first and the second gear. Directly in the top gear. And they have to go after the bowling. Whether it's Mukesh or anyone else. Goes high, goes high. This might be away from the fielder. A good effort, very good effort in the field, trying to save the boundary there, and definitely done a good job by saving the boundary. Good effort by Sagar in the deep. Just 2 runs. So they are going after Mukesh, and there is opportunity for Mukesh as well to pick up wickets. He's already, I think, one of the top 3 leading run wicket takers in this tournament. Very good job bowling the first over almost every time in the power play overs. It's a nice line. Oh, just outside. Just outside, says the umpire. And a pretty good length line as well. Maybe just outside, that is what umpire feels. Finally, they are the custodians of the law. They know it very well. The lovely line. Good length, good line. He has been certainly one of the eye-catcher. An upcoming star, the rising star of this Uguem Premier League, with the way that he has bowled in the power play against the top batters. Almost every game he has picked the top batters of the opposition camp. This is in the air. This time the striking is clean from the bat of Siddhant. They needed to go after him. They went. It was not a bad delivery, but he gets it off the sweet part of the bat, going above the fielder over there at the mid-wicket region. 6 runs moves the score to 9, 10. .22. So well on course here, put up strikers. They can very much chase it down. They should not feel that we have to chase it in 10 balls, 12 balls. At least play aggressively, because every delivery you can't hit for 6. But try to go in a positive frame of mind with a proper mindset, and go after the bowlers and try to get as early as possible. This is in the air, not timed well here. There is a chance of taking a catch. And another catch dropped. Another catch dropped here by the fielders. They were so good up till this point of time. 30-11, they have been magnificent in the field. Bowlers were doing a very good job. First time I feel that Mukesh has been taken for a lot of runs. And catches also has been have been dropped here. They were very tight in the field in the league games. That's why they are at the top. They're 11. They would certainly like to finish the league match with a win under the belt and go positively. And the leg spinner tried here by Suraj. A shot wide call by the umpire. So Siddhant is definitely watching the ball cleanly from the hands. What they are bowling, what Suraj is trying. And that's a sign of a good batter. Oh, the ball was there. The ball was there to be hit. Just that maybe he tried to play too much across. If he had played at a long on region, he has already got the power. So if he plays even straighter, he can definitely, with his might, can clear the field at the long and long off region as well. Oh, marvelous! What a distance! It's already gone the distance. It was just swinging in the air. This is a creamy shot. Excellent shot. Splendid drive. Waited for the ball to come onto him. Well, Siddhant is certainly showing the talent, the skill that he has. It's not a matter whether the team is winning or losing. Uguem Premier League has certainly got a lot of talent. This time on the legs, trying to flick the ball. He's certainly playing his shots, and in return, we are having a wonderful treat of some of the best shots. I think the bat flow that he plays with is something to watch about. That looks more classy. This time once again on the leg side and heaved away for another maximum. So the bowlers of their 11 have been taken to cleaners by Siddhant. He is fighting his battle for his team, put up strikers, and he's getting the maximum. Second 6 against Suraj. 36 already. Just 20 more runs required. And Siddhant has done a maximum damage to the bowlers here of their 11. 32 out of the 36 has been scored by Siddhant with some blistering shots. That's a good ball right in the block hole that will finish over number 2. But I think they are going at almost 18 runs per over. 36 after completion of 2, needing 20 runs. 20 runs required and 3 overs left. So 20 runs required in 18 balls. So let's see if they can get at the earliest and hope maybe some calculations work in their favor. Now Abhinav needs to get going against Amararkas. They are definitely going after them. Oh, hoping to play an inside-out shot, just like Siddhant played. It was slightly closer. This is the ploy here from Amararkas. Not trying to bowl the pace, bowling the leg cutters, slow leg cutters. No pace provided whatsoever by the bowler. This was the kicker one. You can see that he slugged it over the mid-wicket region for 6 runs. So they are not taking it back, taking the bull by the horn at the moment of the bowlers of their 11 at the moment. Taking the attack to the opposition. They are going after the target. Asking run rate has dipped down below 6 runs per over. Just 14 more required in almost 16 deliveries. But it's not 16 that matters to them. They are trying to get and finish this off in this over itself. Abhinav and Siddhant. As once again cut away. Might get a single towards the third man region. There's a marked area over there. You are given a dedicated single in that region where the area is marked. So that will get Siddhant on strike. 13 required. Siddhant will certainly look to finish it in this over as quickly as possible. Still, I think Bhandari brothers will be beating their heart. they might little bit feeling of fear in their minds. The way Siddhant has played, maybe a glimmer of hope, outside chance for Purab strikers. Needed a finish in this over at least. Still 13 more runs required. That's a lovely shot. That's a lovely shot. Over the long off, wide long off covers region for another 6 runs. Now just 7 away. This is one of the best innings that we have seen. The array of shots that he has shown, both on the offside and the leg side. The back foot lift punch in the extra cover. The lofted drive in the covers wide long off region. The swat over mid wicket region. The heave over long on. As another pull shot in the gap, in the gap. No, that is a fielder. So that will finish over number 3, and they managed to get 50 up here for Purab strikers. Just one big hit away. 6 runs required for Purab strikers to win the game, and not a single wicket has been taken by one of the best bowling attacks of this competition. There 11. 6 runs, just 6. And then we will have a look at the net run rate. And let's see, Bhandari brothers will be hopeful that they have done quite enough job in the previous game to chase 70 runs. And sitting at minus 0.27, minus 3.74 here for this team Purab strikers. So lot of catching there for Purab strikers. I think they have left it too late, I feel, with that net run rate. Too late. Just 6 runs required. So here is Akshay. He's on the ground. And he's 6, and that's it. It's all over. What a magnificent batting display from Siddhant. He has just finished it single-handedly like a one-man army. And now we will have a look at the net run rate. I think they have done a very good job chasing 56 in just 3.1 overs. And now we will have a look at the score. सिद्धांत तुझो स्क्रीनीर बॅट दाखय. जबरदस्त इनिंग्स खेळिल्लो आसा. 50क 5 फाल्त पण ज्या तरेन बॅटिंग केल्ली आसा, एक दमदार दर्जेदार प्रदर्शन. बऱ्यातले बरे शॉट्स आमी ह्या टुर्नामेंटाक ह्या इनिंग्सान पळयले सिद्धांता कडल्यान. आणि एक टीम जी कोणेच मारून आशिल्ली त्या टीमीक त्या सगळ्या बॉलर्सांक धोडावन म्हाका दिसता 3.1 ओव्हर्सान सिद्धांतान एकट्यान हो स्कोर काडिल्लो आसा. आणि 56 रन, एक विकेट वगडाय नासतना ह्यो 56 रनाचो पाठलाग केल्लो आसा पुरब स्ट्रायकर्सान. आणि आता आमी नेट रन रेट पळोवया. मायनस 3.74 आशिल्ली नेट रन रेट. हे जिखपा फाटल्यान तांची आयल्या मायनस 1.98. सो अजून खूप पयस. आणि अशे तरेन 6th पोझिशनाचेर उरता पुरब स्ट्रायकर्स. ही मॅच जिखून सुद्धा मायनस 0.27 जावन भंडारी ब्रदर्स पाविल्ले आसात 4th प्लेसीर क्वॉलिफायर. सो कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन भंडारी ब्रदर्स. 4थी टीम क्वॉलिफाय जावपाक. आणि 6th पोझिशनार उरता पुरब स्ट्रायकर्स. फास्ट जिखले पूण चड लेट दवरिल्ली, खूप पयस दवरिल्ली, आणि त्या खातीर ह्यो मॅच जिखून सुद्धा भायर पडटा. पूण सिद्धांतान एक बऱ्यांतली बरी इनिंग्स आमकां दाखयली ह्या टुर्नामेंटाची. बऱ्यांतलो बरो शॉट. जर बेस्ट शॉट ह्या टुर्नामेंटाक कोणी खेळिल्लो आसा जाल्यार म्हज्या कोतान तो सिद्धांताची बॅकफूट लिफ्ट ओवर एक्स्ट्रा कवर्स मारिल्ली एक सुंदर शॉट. सारको 10 मिनटाचो गॅप आसतलो, लक्षांत दवरात. 10 मिनटाचो गॅप, आणि ताजे नंतर क्वॉलिफायर 1 आसतली. धैर 11 आणि सिटी थंडर्स. धैर 11 आणि सिटी थंडर्स हांच्या मदीं 10 मिनटाचो ब्रेक जावन सर आमी थोडो ब्रेक घेतात. मेळुया 10 मिनटां नंतर.